How's it going, everybody? My name is Nick, and I'm your coach of the Philadelphia Panthers, and I'm coming back to you with another Panda Switch Draft League battle. It is week 8, I think, because I think there's 3 more after this, 9, 10, and 11. Yeah, so it's week 8. We are taking on Coach Harun and his Real Reuniclus. Yeah, Harun and I have the exact same record. He is edging me out in the differential department, but I think it's because I don't necessarily play for differential if I can go for the win. And as long as I get playoffs, then I'm happy. Differential, it really doesn't matter who I play at that point. Everybody is as equally worthy of being in that position. So before I go over the teams, I do want to go over, as you probably noticed, I don't have a face cam on this week. I look absolutely rough. I've been doing yard work since I got off of work and wanted to jump on here, do the team breakdown, and then get into the match if I can. So because of that, I'm not looking my best, and I don't want all of you to suffer because of that. I've got to be looking sharp. So I did make a few transactions prior to this week. I ended up dropping Galarian, Slowking, and Unpheasant, and used the combined points there, as well as the little bit that I had left over, to pick up Noivern in the, I think, 50-point tier, Reuniclus in the 40-point tier, and then Type Null in the 5-point NFE tier, because someone didn't clearly see that it wasn't tiered, and it probably should have been. And yeah, I know that adding Noivern to my team gives me another flying type and another dragon type. I don't really think that's necessarily a bad idea, because both of my flyings are not weak to the same things. Noivern's not weak to electric or fire, and Skarmory is not weak to ice or rock. So I think they cover each other pretty well in that respect. And then Goodra and Noivern are just built different. One's super fast and one's super bulky, so I think they pair well. Everything still pairs well together. And as you can see, I still have multiple of other types. Like I have double ground now, and Reuniclus and Piloswine, as well as double water, which I've had, double fairy. I mean, it's doubles also all over the place on my team. Anyway, Reuniclus allows me to not solely rely on rocks from Skarmory or Piloswine. It also gives me a great physical defensive check as well, and another ghost type. So I just doubled up on types all around up here, it appears. I grabbed Type Null just for sheer bulk and some more pivot action. Pivoting with Noivern was definitely a thought as well. Anywho, we are taking on Coach Harun, as I already said. His team is Sun. Every time that I played Harun, he has had a Sun team. I don't know what about it. He plays it well every single time. So here we are. He's got Cinderace, that is the Libero Cinderace. He's got Corviknight, Venusaur, which is obviously that Sun sweeper, Rotom Wash, Flygon, Klefki, Umbreon, and Espeon. Yeah, like Alan, and I feel like Umbreon, or not Umbreon, Harun is in the same boat. He always has some kind of evolution, But his Sunsetter is Cantonian Ninetales. He also has Miltank, Gourgeist, and an Armaldo. So, going from there, the 6 that I really expected Harun to bring was the Venusaur and Rotom Wash, Flygon, Cinderace, Corviknight or Klefki, not both, and then Umbreon or Espeon, not both. Ninetales was thrown in there, probably over Flygon. I really don't anticipate the Armaldo or Miltank or Gourgeist to come. That being said, he probably brings at least one of them, That's how it goes sometimes. But this week, we have 2 of our new Mons making a debut. We've got Duval, the Type Null, running U-Turn, Toxic, Rest, and Sleep Talk. Especially defensive, HP, bulky, Violite user. And Jamie's breakdown from last week, he noted that he doesn't necessarily anticipate both Piloswine and Type Null to come to the same matchups because they're both like Eviolite users. But we're doing it this week. We got Piloswine on deck as well. We have Earthquake, Ice Shard, Icicle Crash, and Stealth Rock. This is my primary Flygon check, as well as anything that wants to get out of hand, like a Venusaur. I can just hit it with an Ice Shard if I need to. Next up is a new addition as well, is Apu, the Noivern, rocking that Boom Burst, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, U-Turn, and Choice Spec set with probably the best Draft League ability in Frisk. I'm hoping that I could probably lead Noivern turn 1 and get off a giant attack. He doesn't really, his only resist to Boom Burst are Klefki and Corviknight. Everything else does not, or I guess Corgeist too. Yeah, he's got a couple, but Boom Burst specs just goes off if depending on the team their makeup. We are coming back once again with an Assault Vest Goodra, and it just makes sense for this team because guess what? It's Sun, especially offensive Venusaur generally. So I think Assault Vest makes sense. It allows us to deal with Rotom as well. And then the Umbreon and the Espeon as well. And I guess Ninetales to that fact. 4 attacks, Dragon Pulse, Flamethrower, Surf, and Power Whip. Second to last, the penultimate mon is our Grimmsnarl Brook. Resto Chesto set this week with Sucker Punch, Spirit Break, and Taunt. The Taunt is primarily there for a setup Flygon, a status-inducing Rotom, and setup Klefki. Unfortunately, I will not be able to taunt the Umbreon because I am Prankster, but that's okay. I'd rather have Prankster rest. And last but certainly not least, the set that you probably saw last week. I believe it was last week. No, 2 weeks ago. We have a Choice Scarf Zero Aura because it is insanely good at outspeeding a Sun Venusaur and a Choice or a DD Flygon after one. You know, we're rocking Plasma Fist, Blaze Kick, Close Combat, and Volt Switch. Blaze Kick just hits everything. His team is relatively weak to fire. Plasma Fist is there just for damage on the Corviknight, most likely. Volt Switch is there for, you know, momentum. And Close Combat is there for the, what's it called? The Umbreon, as well as the Miltank should we need it. So yeah, that's about it for my team. I'm going to try to get connected here with Harun in a second and get this battle on the way. We'll see you then, guys. We are connected with Harun now. We got our team locked in. We're waiting on him to lock his team in so that we can get this battle on the way. He's got his team locked in. Let's see which 6 he decided to bring to this matchup, guys. Cinderace, Venusaur. Okay, yeah, I pretty much nailed the team in my first draft. I'll have to look back at what I told Sean that I thought he would bring. But yeah, this was pretty much it. No Ghost type means that Boom Burst goes ham. We'll just lead Noivern here. The only thing that really wants to deal with it is his Umbreon. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and lock that in. That was super easy. Let's see what a normal Spadef Umbreon takes. 20% or about 18% from U-Turn. Max 35% from Boom Burst. So yeah, I think we're good to just U-Turn out first turn if we see the Umbreon. Anything else, I'm just gonna hit as hard as I can. I really don't. Cinderace, I mean, if it wants to come in first and just hit U-Turn, I think if we see Cinderace, then we just hit the U-Turn button, expecting him to U-Turn. Then that would give us the we're faster unless he's Scarf, which we would see. So we definitely have to be paying attention whenever we bring in our Friskmon. And so we can see what exactly, what item he decided to be. It's probably heavy duty boots and race if I had to guess though. Captain. Flygon. Okay. Don't take your eyes off the screen, Nick. What is he? What is he? Frisk shows a choice scarf Flygon. Okay. Yeah, we are not staying in on this. I can promise you that one. I think the easy play, he's not set up, so I'm not too worried about that. He can just U-turn out if he wants to. So, oh, okay. He's choice scarf. Is he super slow choice scarf? Because we switched out second and we're specs. Interesting. Unless it was a speed tie. I am just going to U-turn out here. As he goes for a toxic. I could have toxic there, and then we would have both been toxic. But I'm rest sleep talk, so I'm not too worried about that. He does have the Umbreon in here. Oh, we did 25%. He is Rocky Helmet. I did not see if that was a crit or not. No, that's just the damage that we do. Okay. I think we are good to just go out into Grimmsnarl here and fire away a Spirit Break. Nothing really, the only thing that really wants to come in and take it is, I mean, any of the fire types, but I'm fine with this exchange. Let's see, so we did see the Toxic, and he is Rocky Helmet. Does decide the withdrawal. And he goes out into the Fox. Drought comes off. Spirit Break is going to hit. If we can get a little more chip onto the Umbreon, then I think we can knock it out with a close combat from our Grimmsnarl. So it took about 25%, which is what is expected. I am going to taunt here and see if he wants to go for a fire move and if what that fire move is. Nasty Fly. Okay, I'm glad we taunted there. I am going to just Spirit Break again. See if he wants to. He does withdraw. Coco Jambo is the Venusaur. And we should. We did 25% of that. And he's sitting at -1. We do live a Sludge Bomb if he decides to go for it. I don't think I want that kind of damage on Grimmsnarl right now. So I can just go out into Goodra here and take pretty much anything that he goes for. Growth. Okay, maybe I should have. So this is going to put him at what? +1 special attack and +2 attack. I'm just going to fire off a good flamethrower here. Wasting Sun turns. He does decide to withdraw out into the Umbreon. I mean, that's fine. We're not going to be doing... We'll be doing a good chunk. Another 25%. Because we are in the sun. That was the last turn of sun, so he's probably heavy-duty boots on the... I'm just going to Dragon Pulse here, sorry. He's probably heavy-duty boots on the Ninetales. Dragon Pulse is going to do about close to 25%. And if he has to decide to Wish or go for a Toxic here, Wish. He'll probably Wish Protect Toxic. He has to hit Protect here. So, we'll go out into type Null. As he probably protects. Yeah. He'll get the Wish back, which is unfortunate, but I mean there was really nothing else that we could have done to prevent that. And this is the set that I anticipated him to bring. He saw me U-turn last time, so I'm just gonna throw off a Toxic this time. Protect, okay. So he'll probably switch out if I had a guess. I think he is naturally faster than us, so I think I can just go for a U-turn here, see what he wants to go out into. I'm trying to click my buttons fast because I know this is going to be a long game, and I don't want it to be, for certain. Piloswine is still in the back for that Scarf Flygon. I'm still baffled by the fact that we switched out after him. No, that makes sense. Duh, we switched out after him. So, because he was faster. That makes sense. Okay. Venusaur is now down in the 50% range, which is fantastic. I can just... I'm going to go out into Noivern. We probably see a Life Orb. Lumberry, okay. Lumberry, okay. I mean, are you physical? Boom Burst kills from this range. The only thing that wants to take a Boom Burst is that Umbreon. So we're gonna click Boom Burst. Probably goes out into Umbreon here. Yep. He will definitely see that we are specs here. Based on that damage. I think I'm just gonna click Boom Burst again and hope for either high roll or maybe we get a crit. No, that wasn't a crit, but we do take out the Umbreon. Oh yes, pivotal. Noivern takes out the Umbreon. That is such a good feeling. That means that the stall is no longer, or the Wish Protect is no longer an option. Captain comes out, it's a Flygon. We know this thing is Scarf. So I can go out into... I can go out into Grimmsnarl here. I don't want to go out into... Duval, the type Null. Because... Stone Edge, okay. Stone Edge did a good chunk, but he would need the crit to knock us out, so I am going to go for the Spirit Break here. As he withdraws, what comes in? The Ninetales comes in. Okay. And that's gonna go down 25% again. I'm going to taunt. So it's doing that one did a little less than 25%, but he is. I'm going to taunt just in case he tries to set up another nasty plot again, and then I will rest because I know that I can take a flamethrower. I could take a fire blast from this range. No crit. Cool. So flamethrower did. We're sitting at 56. Yeah, I'm not gonna take that roll. I'm just gonna click rest here as he goes out into CR7, the what are you called? Cinderace. Cinderace is out. We are back to 100. Resto Chesto, baby. He's not killing without hitting a Pyro Ball, which we are not staying in to take. He probably clicks U-turn if I had a guess. We can go out into Type Null here. We are especially defensive Type Null, but we can still take the hit. Dunk Shot. Anticipating. Did you expect me to stay in? That was a good chunk. He is Life Orb. Okay. On the off chance that he misses his next move, I'm going to rest here. He does decide to go for a U-turn. This has a chance to knock us out. 31. Oh, okay. Yep. That's fine. We get the switch initiative on that one, actually. We know that he's Life Orb Cinderace. He probably goes out into Flygon. If he goes out into Flygon... Yeah, he goes out into Flygon here. And I'm gonna go for the straight up play right here. Nothing he has is knocking us out. I think this is a fantastic time to set up Stealth Rock. He does opt a U-turn. And go out into Venusaur, probably? I don't know. I don't know if Venusaur would be the play right there. Okay, Ninetales. Ninetales and the Sun. Still does not kill us. We set up our rocks. We are sitting at how much HP? 179. I'm going to Earthquake here. I don't care at this point. I'm clicking the Earthquake button. If he goes out into Flygon, that's great on him. That means that he's wasting a Sun turn. Because the things in the back are the Ninetales, the Flygon, the Venusaur, the Cinderace. He's going out into Rotom, that's what it is. Yep. I completely forgot the Rotom was still in the back. Probably has Defog on this. Which, I mean, we can go out into, oh, what are you called? I'm Leftovers Rotom, okay. We can go out into Goodra here. He has Leftovers Rotom Wash. He does opt for the defog, good on him. I mean, that's fine. It was kind of expected, so it was really a good free switch in. I kind of want to hit Dragon Pulse is a good middle ground play here. I don't want to quite reveal that I have Power Whip yet. He does have Toxic. And maybe we can knock this down into a range. Let's see. He is Leftovers, right? So Dragon Pulse is going to take him down to from full to about 55. 45. He's back up to 61. Maybe he's physically defensive? Maybe? I mean... I can just Power Whip here. Pain Split, that's kind of expected, because, you know, I'm a Goodra and I'm a wealth of HP. So we're going to Power Whip, send it back down below 50. So now even Dragon Pulse kills here unless he hits Pain Split. Dragon Pulse is a roll, I guess. So is Power Whip. I don't need Goodra to stop Venusaur, so I think I can just hit Dragon Pulse here. Yeah, go ahead and keep Pain Splitting. Eventually you can't do it. You won't be able to do it. It won't matter. I'm just gonna hit Dragon Pulse here until either I die or he dies. If this Rotom goes down, then we're sitting pretty. Yeah. So the Rotom's sitting at 25%. It won't knock us out with anything that it has. I don't care if I go down here. I'm just gonna hit Dragon Pulse and hit something hard that wants to come in, or take out this Rotom. There's no way that this Rotom kills me. It does not get anything to kill me. He does out the Volt Switch. We're going to get a big Dragon Pulse off on something. And then we have to go on the full offensive. If he goes out into Flygon, it's not too bad. Because we should get hella damage off on it. He goes out into CR7, which is the Cinderace. We are already down to the last 3 minutes of this match. And I think I've been hitting my moves fairly quickly. Yep. And if we go down here, I'm going straight out into Noivern and I'm clicking Boom Burst. There's no reason for me not to. And we already knew that it was Life Orb. We live the Sucker Punch. You know what? Actually, I think I can hit... Yeah, Boom Burst is going to hit everything. It goes out into Ninetales. I don't think Ninetales wants to take this. No, not at all. One Mon down. Let's see, Venusaur in the Sun. He has to go out into Flygon, I think, here. Yeah. Flygon into our Grimmsnarl. Isn't doing a particular... I'm gonna go out into Piloswine here. As he goes for the Stone Edge, that's fine. And I'm just going to go for the Icicle Crash to get some more damage off on the Rotom if it wants to come in. Or to kill the Flygon. I mean, I knew this game was going to go to timer. There was no way around it. The way that Harun and I both play is exactly how it just happens. And we do, hopefully we can hit this Icicle Crush. If we do, I think we win. Hands down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yes! We win this game. Oh man, this match was definitely... I feel like it was in my favor. He's not going to be able to get an attack off, so I'm just going to go for the Earthquake regardless. And we defeated Haran. Keeping the streak alive. We lost our very first game of the season. And I believe wholeheartedly that we had that if it didn't go to timer. Or if I would have played a little more aggressively. And we have won every single game since then. We are on a tear. I needed this for this week so bad because, you know, I lost my semifinals matchup in another league just yesterday. I lost another match in another league, and I really just needed this matchup, guys. I needed this win. Good game, Haran. I knew it was going to go to timer. I hope you don't think that I stalled you out at all. I definitely don't think you stalled me out at all. Our teams are just built in that fashion, and we both play in the same fashion. So we were just trying to position and trying to take kills when we could. Good game, my guy. I hope to see you again in playoffs, even though I don't know how I'm going to re-prep for that, but I really do hope I see you again in playoffs, guy, my friend. Next week, we do, in fact, take on Coach Jamie and his Rilla Boomers, which I thought we were taking on this week, but that's fine. Yeah, we're taking on Jamie. We build together a lot. Yeah, I've got some good things planned for him. I'll just say that. But anyway, hopefully I'll be back to Facecam next week. I just wasn't feeling it tonight. And we'll be seeing you guys. Thanks for watching.